So today I'm exploring an old military base, decommissioned military base, and it used to be the home of like nuclear somethings, I don't know, B-52 airplanes mostly that carried the somethings, but it used to be a pretty big base back in the day. Yeah, I think it got decommissioned in the 90s. And we're just gonna go explore some of the old stuff here. So allegedly, this is a wildlife refuge or something. Am I allowed to be here? That's question one. Because I'm going either way. But I need to know what type of day we're going to have. No ATVs, no snowmobiles. I'm allowed. There's no laws. Or maybe there's some laws. It is cold out. It's saying 64. With the wind, I'm going to say it's in the 50s. Especially in the shade. I am cold. And I also ride motorcycle in boat shoes. So I don't think that really helps. Oh wow. If I remember right, this turns into a dirt road pretty abruptly. Oh, there it is. Hey. So, I'm rolling into... This is where they kept the nuclear things, I guess. These are all underground bunkers. Those ones are still in use for like storage, I guess. They have garage doors. Well, here's one here I'm coming up to. They're all over the place. Oi. Yeah, that's it. That's strange. That concrete wall is thick, dude. What a time to... What a time that would have been to like work here around that stuff. This one has a door on it. Why? And there's signs. Bat bunker. Huh? Batman? Batman, are you in there? Is this the Bat Cave? This is the Bat Cave. That's what you're telling me. Well, guys, there it is. Alfred's probably in there, telling Batman what to do. I don't think Alfred got enough credit for helping out Batman the way he did. Anyway, continuing. There's more bunkers. What would you do all day? Just like stand out here? Like when you worked, like they weren't always playing with the bombs, like they were, I don't know, just left alone. What would you do? Just sit there? Or do you like polish it and like keep it clean? I bet that's what they did. It probably had a paint job of sorts because it's the government and they do stuff like that. And that's what I'm going to go with. There's more bunkers, but then there's like this central building, which is weird. Everything's made of concrete, which I find strange. But then there's like these 2 sentry turrets, and they have like portcullises on them that you can see right there. It's got like a portcullis that a machine gun would go through, like just the barrel of the gun, and it's all protected. That must be what that's for. But there's no door. There's no door. I could see the backside before. There's stuff on top. Did you climb through? I wish I could get in there and see. Because there's like wannabe windows, but they're concrete shutters. Maybe they did open at one point. This one. Asbestos. Caution, asbestos. I want some of the asbestos. Why has it got to be off limits? I'm almost certain I just heard a bang on that door as when I was pulling off, or it was an echo. I'm going to go with echo. Number one, because it's logical. Number two, I don't want to deal with some hills have eyes shit out here. Because I just don't have that in me today. I don't have my zombie fighting ability with me today. Oh, stop sign. I don't think I'm going to make it. There's more here, but then there's like another building. This one's like half underground. So like would the more important stuff be in this one since it's underground? And why are they keeping it maintained? You can see that they were just moving earth around it, the bunker side itself. Why bother? Why bother keep it maintained? Here is one that has through doors, like you could drive through it. They call it the mine shop. That's what that says right there. Hey, what's this here? Why would there just be a blast deflector right here? Like, I don't know. So I just read a sign and it says these igloos. Ow, I just caught a bug in the eye. I better put that down. Those igloos as they're called, those bunkers, this was a secret part of the base, allegedly. Secret. Nobody knew this is, or where it was, or kept. I don't know, I found it pretty easy. But this is a secret part of the base, and that is where they were kept. And then they just patted themselves on the back about turning all this land into a refugee. So, not a lot of info, but definitely a lot of pats on their own back, which is good. It's the government, the Department of the Interior or whatever. So right now I'm coming up onto one of the big hangars. Which is posted, which I won't go to. You can see most of the windows are broke out. It's not very upkept. Very large building. This is a little hangar. I don't know what for. Something. Not a B-52. This is the other hangar. They let us into this one. They did like an open house thing here a couple weeks ago, like midsummer. And they let us go in here. Pretty wild inside. Like, it looks big from the outside. It feels enormous inside. It was pretty wild. They, this one you could pull the B-52 all the way in, looks like. There's slats up top that open for the vertical stabilizer on the airplane. Pretty wild. Couldn't imagine building something like that back in the day. Like, the effort. The roof was all concrete, and like looking at it on the inside, I don't even know how they do that. Like, I'm not a concrete expert, but to make it round in the air, I don't know. There's the tower over here. The tower's still upkept, like they keep that pretty watched. They, I believe they still do conduct business out of it sometimes, or, you know, in case of an emergency, something like that. It's still pretty well kept. I just did 2 wheelies and now my arms are pretty beat. But anyway, that's my tour of the base. Pretty vague. I didn't get off my bike. It's pretty cold. I was being a little wimp about it, but that's the gist of it. Thanks for watching.